considered a glitch in the Matrix.
Hello
and there are
guys,
so many
it's
pictures
me,
that
Pizza
people have
Cat
taken of
again.
this. Or if you
But this
just have
time,
a weird
I don't know what to say.
moment, or like I said before, if something weird happens to you that has no possible logical explanation, that might be a glitch in the Matrix. So let's first talk about the Coraline glitch. It's about this mother who was watching Coraline with her 5-year-old son. Now this was his favorite movie. They would watch it all the time, multiple times. They basically knew the whole movie by heart. And I mean same. The first 3/4 of the movie was normal until they got to the scene where the other mother becomes a spider and is freaking out in her metal web. As they were watching this particular scene, they started to hear this weird feedback noise coming from their speakers. And then they heard a soft male chuckle. And if you guys have ever watched this movie, which all of you probably have, during the scene there is no chuckling in the background from a male voice. The mother said it almost sounded like a man might chuckle as possible, and it completely sent shivers down her spine. I mean, imagine watching a movie that you're so familiar with, and suddenly there's this one scene that just has something you don't recognize. All of a sudden, the speakers made this large cracking noise, and clearly coming right out of their speakers came this loud male voice that said, "Well, howdy," right over top of the movie while this whole spider scene is happening. She said it sounded like a man who was in his 50s, and while this was happening, the movie never stopped, it never skipped, it just sounded like a man talking over this particular scene. So they rewound the movie and played that scene again, and the chuckling and the voice was gone. And to this day, she said it still bothers her that she'll never know where the source of this voice was coming from. Now, this story was posted on Reddit, and a lot of the comments under this post was saying that maybe she got some weird feedback from like someone else's house or phone or walkie-talkie. I don't know, somehow someone else's voice might have happened to come out of her speakers by accident. But still, what a creepy experience. This next glitch in the Matrix story is called the ice cream stain. This is about a person who was eating chocolate ice cream outside, and they accidentally spilled a bunch of it on their leg. So after they wiped it off, there was kind of this pale brown stain mark on their leg. So they ran inside and told their mother what happened, because it was almost like the ice cream stain wasn't coming off their skin. And the mother was like, "Oh no, that's your birthmark. It's always been there." And the person telling this story was so freaked out, so shocked, because they had never seen a birthmark there on their leg. It wasn't until this ice cream stain happened that they noticed it. So that's a really creepy glitch in the Matrix story. Imagine finding either a mark or a scar or a birthmark on your body that you never knew you had. Like one day it wasn't there and the next day it was. This next glitch in the Matrix story is called "I found a photograph that defies the laws of reality." It's about this person who went to a camp when they were around 12 years old, and they took one of those disposable film cameras with them. They ended up taking a picture of 2 people at the camp, and when they looked at the photo, one of the friends looked fine, but the other one had like a double of themselves. It says one of them appears in the photo twice in 2 different poses entirely. It still weirds me out when I come across that photo. That is super weird. This next glitch story is called "The Lights Flickered Whenever I Walked Inside a Room." There are actually a bunch of accounts that I found online about people who complain that the lights flicker whenever they walk inside a lit up room. There was a guy talking about this online, and he says even his friends and family notice it happening to him. And it's so creepy how many people complain about this. It's knocking me out so much. It's called "I found a location where people spawn." There was a guy to be off limits. There were these big signs around him that said things like "under construction." The location he was in didn't exist on the maps, which was very to see what was there. He saw this door that wasn't attached to anything. The story is called "The Dead Uncle That Didn't Die." It's about this girl whose mom calls away. Obviously, this was incredibly sad news, and she was to her. But it says a couple weeks later, my sister, "He's dead." And my sister said, "No, he's not." So how much of it my brain imagined and how much was real. Did I really talk to my coworker? Was I even on the phone with my mom at all that day? So this person is completely freaked out that they have such a vivid memory happening that didn't happen. Who always loved drawing portraits when she was younger, but she was never really good at it, so she would throw them away a lot of the time. But one day she drew this portrait of a girl that she really Now, this new girl looked very familiar to her, but she couldn't put her finger on it. And a few days into the week, she realized that it was because she was the girl that she had drawn in the portrait. And it freaked her out so much that she threw out the picture and never drew a portrait of anyone ever again. Now, she's really freaked out because this portrait that she drew wasn't of anyone in particular. So there's this warning that if you ever draw a picture of nobody, you might actually be drawing someone that you're going to meet. So that definitely freaks me out as an artist myself. Anyway, though, guys, that is all of the glitch in the Matrix stories I'm going to be talking about today. If anything happened to you guys that kind of go with this whole simulation theory, definitely comment down below. I mean, I don't particularly believe that Kinder Family Entertainment presents the Go Wild Safari series. So get ready for a family adventure. Hey, welcome back to the Go Wild Safari series. This is my son AJ, and I'm Mark.
Hi, we love to play board games because I'm the best.
You're the best, then why do I always win?
Yeah, because I can win.
All the time? All the time. Hey guys, it's Jessie V, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite movies of all time. We're going to be talking about Coraline. The movie really scared me as a child. I remember watching this movie when I was very young and being both excited but terrified. There's something about this movie that just makes you want to watch it over and over again because it just has such an interesting vibe. It's so hard to explain unless you've seen it. I really hope that most of you watching this have seen it. If you have not, please just pause this video right here. Keep the tab open. Go watch Coraline. I think it's on Netflix. If not, go buy it. And then come back here and watch this video. But today we're not going to be talking about what is wrong with the film because there's nothing wrong with the film. Sorry, I just got a little bit too excited there. No, but honestly, there's not a lot that I could think of that's wrong with the film, if you will. So we're going to be talking about some of the things in the film that were hidden that are so important. There are so many different symbols and items in the film that you must have missed because until I researched for this video, I missed like, I don't know, 80% of these things that I'm about to talk about. So get ready because if you have seen Coraline and love it just as much as I do, you're gonna enjoy this video. But before I get started, I just want to remind you once again that if you have not entered to win this backdrop behind me, you only have one more week because this is the last week that I'm gonna have this backdrop behind me, and then I am switching it out. So probably by the beginning of next week, I will be announcing the winner. So if you would like to win this backdrop, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, have your notification bell on, and then you have to be subscribed to my other channel called Me Vlogs. The link is down below in the description, and then head over to the video where I'm showing my art portfolio and comment your favorite piece from that art portfolio. So it's like 3 steps, and then you're entered, and you could be a winner next week. So finally for this video, Ty is not using my laptop to edit, so I'm able to have a bigger screen to look at all of my research on, which is super exciting. So just before I get into the points that I want to cover, while I was researching